I was told to wear Unreal Engine swag. This is all I could find. Well, hello there. It's me, Alex Coulombe of Agile Lens Immersive Design in New York City. And I make and teach stuff in Unreal Engine that has to do with architecture and live events. Agile Lens is an XR creative studio in New York City, and we work on real architecture and virtual architecture and real events and live events and everything inside that Venn diagram. And we're also working on an actual platform for live events that covers a lot of that too, but shh, don't tell anyone, it's secret. The spectrum of projects over the last few years have ranged from David Geffen Hall at Lincoln Center, the Brockman Hall for Opera, the Statue of Liberty Museum on Liberty Island, Kenneth Branagh's Macbeth at the Park Avenue Armory, Love Seat at the Venice Film Festival in 2019, the Infinite Playa, which was an Unreal Engine instance of the Burning Man Hole Playa last year in 2020, and The Shed at Hudson Yards. There's definitely no computer plugged into this right now. And then we can be broadcasting live to Unreal Engine. Of course, absolutely, you can see my goats. 1 second. Hey, Cinder, Nora, covered in hay. These are my goats. They're very friendly. This is Nora. She's very sweet. This is Cinder. There's a mean rooster back there. My whole life, I've had one pupil that's bigger than the other, and yet I still have perfect vision. And now we're inside, because even I, as a developer, have a limit to how many bugs I can take. Ba-dum-cha. I love that I will never know everything there is to know about Unreal Engine because it's evolving so fast. It's really fun to imagine these futures that are very much within reach, like a real piece of architecture that Agile Lens has worked on, like the Brockman Hall for Opera in Houston, Texas. And imagine like a digital twin for that in Unreal Engine that's placed via cesium. And then there's virtual performers on that stage who are coming in from like Athens, Greece, and they're using metahumans. And that's scaling to all sorts of different devices. And some people are just watching a stream where some people have cameras, done as virtual cameras with their iPads, and there's someone cutting between those for a very cinematic experience. And some people are in VR and they're getting like very close to the performers and saying like, wow, it's just like I'm on stage at the concert. And then there's someone doing like DMX lighting control, and all of that could be happening all in Unreal Engine. Architecture is a medium that needs to be experienced at human scale, and yet for thousands of years we've been representing it at not human scale, using drawings and renderings and animations that are meant to evoke what it is like, but it requires a lot of use of your imagination. Now, you can actually show someone, if you want, a photorealistic version of what it's like to start at the street and move into a building, into the foyer, and then, in each subsequent part of the actual architecture, and really give people in VR a strong sense of what it's like to be in a compressed space and then be released into a larger space and have the lights change and have color affect things in a certain way. And you can cycle through design options in real time and see, geez, option B, that's way better than all the others. Why did we ever consider the others? Just give it a shot. Just try. Whatever you're saying, I wish I could do that, you probably can. We've never had more resources at our disposal to teach ourselves things. It's also really fun to educate others as you're learning something, because then it's still very fresh in your mind. So that's some advice.